Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode with Boss Beauty. My name is Olateju if you're new, and if you've been coming on along, thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for staying. I appreciate all of you guys. So in this episode, I am sharing with you a vlog of my trip to Nigeria after 10 years. Yeah, you heard that right. The first time I went back as well was 10 years ago. So I've actually been back every decade. So yeah, think about it. So anyway, this is us at the airport. It was seven of us that went. That's my sister. This was actually when we got to Nigeria. But this was an exciting trip. Guys, I'm just gonna let you know, I left the hospital the night before we traveled. Like this was Thursday morning and I left the hospital Wednesday night. So yeah, you can imagine. I had to make sure I was prepared for the stress, for the fun, and everything Nigeria has to offer. So this is us at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport. And this airport, from the last time that I went 10 years ago, has definitely improved. Like, it's much better. It wasn't as stressful as the last time, and it was really straightforward as well. So this was us driving to our apartment in Ikeja. We actually booked apartments. We didn't stay at family because we had like events, and it was better to stay closer to the event location. So we went, this is the next day, we went to Marigold Couture for our measurements, like our materials for the events that we had were in Nigeria. So they were sent to her to make, and this is us at Marigold Couture in Nigeria, Ikosi. She had beautiful ready-made that we could pick from. And guys, I'm not gonna say anything, but we shopped at the store. This is me just feeling myself, getting ready. This is one of my outfits. I'm sure you guys have seen it on Instagram. This was the one for our main reason for being in Nigeria, which was my baby girl's wedding. Miriam, I wish you all the best in your marriage and for the future. This is my sister trying her outfit as well. This was another outfit that was made for another event that we attended. Nigeria trip was fun, but there was lots of bots. I think I need to do a video for the bots, but this was us at Mega Chicken. This was actually the first eat out that we did. And this is me having my abula because I was just like, rice. I eat rice every day. Let me have abula. So there we are. And this was us getting ready. I think we were going home. I can't even remember. But all in all, this trip happened in December. Yes, everyone calls it Dirty December, but yeah, we definitely went to dirty the place. And we've been planning this trip for like, I think since early of the year. Yes. Anyway, this was me getting ready for our first event, which was the main reason why we went to Nigeria. I wasn't feeling well, but I had to represent. I was on a lot of painkillers, but I had to come correct. You guys understand, right? Yeah. Anyway, this is me getting my makeup done. I didn't book myself for a makeup artist because, girl, I'm a makeup artist. Why book one? I wanted to actually book one, but I'm glad I didn't because I wasn't feeling well and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it or not. So, I just took my time. I think I actually did my makeup in like 4 hours because I was so slow with it. Like, I took my time because I just couldn't stress at all. Like, the energy wasn't there. But if I didn't go, my sisters are just gonna not like me. I'm just joking. But yeah, I had to, just have fun. I'm already in Nigeria. Anyway, I got my gele done by the makeup artist that my cousins booked. I will share a link. She is very, very good. And guys, I was literally shouting my head off like, don't let the gele be tied, don't let the gele be tied because I rarely use gele. If you see me in gele, that event must be really, really, really important to me. That's how much I don't like gele. I like my pashmina and stuff. This was just me doing my TikTok stuff, feeling myself, my full outfit, just showing you guys. We did this hand fan. Like this hand fan actually made us like the highlights at the event. Because it was four of us that had the fan and we were just everywhere in the hall. Well, not everywhere, but at least we were representing Manchester people. Yeah. So this was us at the hall. The hall is at Ikeja. It was a very big hall and we had fun. There was lots of food. Like the food was endless. Like it kept coming. But yeah, this was just me feeling myself, enjoying, having fun on behalf of my baby girl and on behalf of Manchester people as well. And if you're in Manchester, or if you're following me on my Instagram or WhatsApp or even TikTok, I'm sure you've seen all of our, what we got up to. But yeah, I still have to bring all of this, to YouTube for you guys to see the full gist, because Instagram and TikTok, it was just like snippets, but you need to see the full fun. This was the entrance of the bride's mom and dad, and they loved it. They had fun. You could tell they were genuinely happy, and I'm so happy for them as well. Like, this was, yeah, it was so good. We all had fun. We all enjoyed it. And the bride and groom definitely had fun as well. So it's so good. Anyway, the other things, like I said, I'm going to do another video where I'm going to talk about our experiences, or my experiences in Nigeria. Like, after 10 years of visit, I just feel like a lot of things should have been better, but they were still upside down. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. But yeah, this is Mona shaking what mama gave her. Yeah, 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 yeah. Seriously, sometimes I just wish YouTube would let us like share sounds of each video or whatever that we're showing, but no, it doesn't. So yeah, we had to, in fact, we obey so much that at this party I was on my painkiller every 4 hours, because I just couldn't even imagine or afford to be sick, because I just can't even imagine going to the hospital, because I see a lot of what is happening in Naija hospitals online, and it's just scary. So I just had to make sure I was taking everything and doing everything right. I still had fun. I still enjoyed myself, danced, and in fact the after party, at a point I just felt like they needed to throw us out because we didn't want to leave. The DJ was so good. The food was excellent. Like the caterers, the I don't know the caterer's name, but the food was excellent. The desserts were so good. The mocktails, everything was bang on. And the highlight for me as well was when we saw Ishegun Johnson for the after party. Oh my goodness, guys! Now we had fun. This is my sister. You can see that she's literally just feeling herself. Like, everyone was just wait. This is me and my baby girls. You got Rekky, Toon's baby, my sister, T Events, and Mona. Yeah. So you can see the Anfan, that was our logo. And it came in really handful, like really, really useful. But it was heavy for me. At a point, I just felt like it was punishment for me because it was heavy. I had my electric fan, so I was using that. This for me was just, to be honest, a lot of all these things we see on Instagram that people do. For some reason, I just feel like, why do we want to stress ourselves? Maybe because I'm just not used to that lifestyle, of those ceremony things. But when it calls for it, you still have to show the ceremony, right? So that was what we were doing here. But yeah, that hand fan was punishment. I intentionally left it in Nigeria because after that day, I didn't see myself using it again because it was thick. Like, at a point, I felt like it wasn't even fanning me. I was just punishing myself. This says Iba Jamal and Mama Jamal showing themselves, showing love to each other, as always. Yes. So this is the crew with Ishegun Johnson. Like, my sister literally had to drag me to him. Like, this is one of your fan, like your greatest fan of all time. Like, I just love this guy. I love his music. I'm a very shy, like, artist. I'm not a artist crush kind of thing. I'm not really into all of that thing. But my sister had to drag me. Like, no, you need to meet this girl. You need to meet your fan. But I was shy. This is purpose. Seriously, the food we ate at this wedding was endless. This is rikistic. The food was endless, but they were all tasty. Like, I, yeah, yeah, they were nice, lovely. Like, I couldn't even fault the wedding at all, or the vendors. I don't know if the vendors did anything to anybody else, but at least from what we witnessed, it was good. This is us at the after party. We had to change, and not until I actually changed, guys. This was when I was feeling myself like, yes, I'm ready to party. You see, when I had that Ashwebi on, in fact, my conclusion after wearing that Ashwebi was that those people suffering to enter the car, a lot of the time is not actually their fault, it's the tailor's fault, because I was just not comfortable. Like, I don't want corset. I don't want it too long. But anyway, it happened, and yeah, that's how it was. But when I changed, or when we changed, we were free like a bird, and We just wanted to have fun. Like we danced and danced. The hype man, the DJ, they were good. They were good. I think we were the last set of people to leave this venue. So they knew that we represented. But it was great fun. And I love the fact that we attended. And I'm glad that I was well enough to attend. So Alhamdulillah for that. I think this vlog, I did it mainly just for this wedding. Because we spent 2 weeks. And if I should put all of that 2 weeks together in one video, it would be too long. And I don't want to bore you guys with a very long video. So I'm going to be bringing this video in parts. And as we go along, I will share with you how much we paid for our tickets, how much it cost us for some of the things that we did. A lot of what we did was dispatch. I'm glad that dispatch thing exists in Nigeria because it's a lifesaver. It is a lifesaver for individuals and also for businesses. So it was great. And what else did we do? The restaurants, those ones were nothing to talk about. Even though when we were going, like my mom kept shouting, "Shonkote Shonkote." But when we actually got to Nigeria, to be honest, even if no one told you, the situation of things will not even let you eat anyhow anywhere. Because even buying food at Mega Chicken or Chicken Republic or Tasty, you have to buy plates. And I'm like, if I don't buy the plate, where are you going to put the food? Yes, if they charge me for the plates, at the end, it's fine. But it's the fact that the first question is, which plates do you want? And I'm thinking, it's takeaway. If it's takeaway, you provide the plate. Like, why do you have to ask me what plate I want? And then I have to pay for it. If they put it as part of the service, it's much better. But it's the fact that if you're not buying the plate, they're not selling. So it was a bit weird. It was a bit weird for me. And the way the food was served, like when I bought the abula, it was the fact that the begiri, the ewedu, the meat, all of that is separate. And I'm thinking, where is abula? Abula is meant to be a combination of begiri, ewedu, and the stew. But in all this Chicken Republic and Mega Chicken, it was like, no, it's separate. And the meat was like tiny. Don't even get me started. But all in all, it was great fun. But one thing I would say is, if you're going to Nigeria, I know there's a saying that if you have money, you will enjoy Nigeria. You see, that statement is, if you have money, you can buy your way around in Nigeria. Like, you buy the people as well. The main thing they should say is, you need to be able to have fun. Because if I went on this trip by myself, I don't think I would have had this much fun that I did. You guys are going to see it in consecutive videos. And if you've been following on Instagram and WhatsApp, I'm sure you've seen some of the fun, that we've had that might not even make it to YouTube. But yeah, they are on those platforms. If you want to see them, please go and see. And our content creation, it was top notch. The guys came prepared for me this time, and I love that. Sometimes I have to beg them to do this content with me, but they came prepared, so it was lovely. But all in all, like I said, you need to be able to have fun as an individual. If not, even if you have the money and you don't go out, it's like, what's the point? There's no fun in that, right? So you still need to have the money to enjoy it, because it is expensive. Like, it was actually expensive this time that we went. I don't know if it's because it's December. Obviously, even before we went in December, we've been seeing it online that things are expensive, things are costly, dollar rates and all of that. But it's the fact that if you have money, you can buy your way around in Nigeria, which is bad, really, because some of the things that you're paying for, you don't need it. Like, for me to eat at an event, I need to pay servers or find a caterer and just tip them so that they can be bringing the food to my table. I just feel like that was ridiculous. Like, I'm having an event, I've paid for their service. Why should my guests have to bribe them to be served? Nah, I didn't like that fact. It was one of the events that we went, and that happened to us, and someone actually gave us that tip, and I'm thinking, what? I have to find a server and tip them before they bring me food for an event that has been paid for by the event owner or by the party owner or whatever it's called. It just didn't. I just feel like there was a lot of things that just doesn't make sense in Nigeria, and may God help us. I'm still Nigerian. I'm still gonna go back to Nigeria, but I just feel like those things need to change, because if they don't, it's just, to be honest, my conclusion at the end of my visit was that Nigeria is for people living in Nigeria. I'm sorry I had to make that statement, but that was what it was, because a lot of some little things, yes, if you go like other countries, there are some things, but there are a lot of things that don't happen in all these other parts of the countries that you go on holiday. Like in Nigeria, it's like the money you're taking is for you to, I don't even know how to say it, but anyway, we had fun. This wedding was lit. Like the DJ was sick. The hype man was crazy. And all of us that went there, we had fun. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys have a little bit of the music. Hopefully I don't get copyright flag. It will just be towards the end, but just for you guys to know that Nigeria is sweet if you have money. Yeah, that's it. And if you know how to have fun. Yes, if you're not, you need to know how to have fun. If not, it's still gonna be just you staying in the house. And my conclusion at the end of it again was that if you're going to be staying in apartments, or if you're going to Nigeria, just stock your food, your fridge, freezer with cooked food, and just microwave it, because all those ones that you're buying from outside, it's really not worth it. Seriously, at the end of this trip, I just felt like we should have just stocked up our fridge, freezer. Anyway, this was the end of the wedding. We went home and got ready for the next day. So this is the next day. This was our third day, I think, or fourth. I can't remember. I went to Ikorodu to see my grandma, to see my families. And this was where I did my secondary school, Goodwill Secondary School. Shout out if you went to Goodwill or you're going to Goodwill and you see this video. I love you guys. Anyways, so we got to Ikorodu and I was looking for my first secondary school that I went, All Saints, and it wasn't there. I was thinking, oh, if I see All Saints, I know that I'm in Ikorodu, but guys, I did not even recognize anywhere. Like if I went alone, I would have been lost. That's how bad I was. So we got to Ikorodu, and this was actually the reason why we came, for a walima ceremony from one of my cousins. And yeah, it was his turn to recite his Quran. Let's see if I can let you into some of this.
ẹgbẹ́ sínú ilé kan ẹ̀fọn ní mímú ẹ̀fọn wíwẹ̀ nísìnyí tí ẹ̀ bá ti fi sàárà ṣe ó ti gbé ọlọ́run jí orí kéde lé iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀.
Manina shaytan rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Suratul Fatihah Makkiyatun ayatuha sab'un. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Suratul Baqarah Madaniyatun wa ayatuha mi'atan wa sittun wa thamanuna ayatan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lamin. Allahu Akbar. Zalikal kitabu la raiba fihi hudan lil muttaqin allazina yu'minuna bil ghaibi wa yuqimuna as-salata ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
So after the walima, we went to another birthday with my cousin. We went to meet her there. Well, the other crew. We went to meet them at the party. This was a 70th birthday party. My outfit was from Marigold Couture, and she did the Zara cap for me as well. This was just me feeling myself to my video. And just dancing and grooving. And guys, you see those souvenirs that we see on Instagram, it's real, because those boxes that these people are carrying they were souvenirs. Like there was pounded yam, there was noodles, there was that cooler, there was towel, what else was there? I can't remember. There was like what's it called, like an opener. There was different things in this, like, and on the other tables we could see like other like vehicles. This was our first year at Suya Sport. I think this is in Lente, and I think it wasn't given. Maybe the fact that the
Hello, 1-5.
it was just like we went for picture, and this was I can't remember. We went and did that, and then this was the famous NSAS toll gate. I had to do a video, but the thing was, you see those people that took me on the tour, I'm joking, we came together, but some of the crew, like Tunes Baby, that knows a lot about, Nigeria, they were giving me these informations like very late, so it was like last minute I was capturing them. But yeah, we got to our next appointment in Sangotedo, and guys, this was home away from home. This is Setalux apartments. You can check them out on Airbnb. They are available there, and you can book them from there. Like, I can't even fault this place at all. Like, it was so nice. The electricity was there, AC. Hey, in fact, at a point I was just like, guys, turn off that AC, turn off that AC. They had AC, there was fan, there was everything you can want in your home was there. Like, it was beautiful. It was lovely. Hello, c'est Portugal. This is me just showing you guys around. Anyway, after this, same day we checked in. We then went to Ijebu because my sister wanted to go back to our secondary school that she left 24 odd years ago. She wanted that memory back. So we went to Ijebu, and from Sangotedo we took that Lekki Ekpe Expressway. Lovely. So again, when we got to Ekpe, I did a little video because they didn't tell me on time, but apparently Ekpe is famous for fish. So I did just a video of that fish, of the Ekpe, the statue. For you guys. Anyway, I'll put the rest of the vlog in the next episode because this is going to be.
Okay.
Let me know if you enjoyed this.
Contenting.
Ó
yẹ kó yà á dá dúró náà. Lórí o.
Anyway,
Gbogbo line. For memory. Mo wà tó tó kíláàsì yẹn. Máa bọ́ yẹn wà.
Yeah, it's nice. Thanks for staying with me to the end of the video. Give a thumbs up and share with your friends.
2020K.
Okay, ṣé nǹkan yẹn.
2020.
Okay, 2000.
Wọ́n fi wá síbí báyìí. Ìtẹ̀lé Central Mosque rèé o. Tó bá mọ bẹ̀.
Central Mosque.